So hi, hello and welcome again, Microbehunter here. Well, today we're going to have a very deep look into the body of an ant. As a matter of fact, here we already have one. We're now looking at the head of the ant. Two gigantic compound eyes. These are the black round structures here. You can also see the mandibles. These are the mouth parts of the ant as well. And specifically today, I would like to explain to you why ants are so strong as they are. As a matter of fact, ants are able to carry many times the mass of their own body mass. In other words, 10 times to 50 times. Some ants are even able to carry 100 times the weight of their own body. And how are they able to do that? Well, they're able to do that because they have very powerful muscles. And under the microscope, we are able to see those muscles. We just have to find a good place to see them. And yeah, here it's a little bit difficult to see them right in the thorax. That's the chest of the ant. But the legs here are a very good place. So if we actually zoom in into one of those legs here, then we're able to see the muscles inside of these legs. And that's what I would like to show you now. So we are now at a higher magnification. And if you look into the leg here, then you might actually see that there are those fibers running along inside of this leg. And these fibers, these are actually muscle fibers. And how do you know that they are actually muscle fibers and not something else? And that is because perpendicular to those fibers, you might see that there are these tiny little lines that are running across. These lines are called striations. And I think I'm going to go up with the magnification yet further to show them to you. So here the striations are much better visible. You see that it's light and dark. Yeah, these are the light and the dark bands, and for this reason, the type of muscle that you see here is actually referred to as striated muscle. And as a matter of fact, even we humans have this type of muscles. They are also known as striated or skeletal muscles. And they are able to contract, and by contracting, they are able to move our bones. And in this case of the ant here, of the insect, they are able to move the exoskeleton. The exoskeleton, that is the hard outside part of the insect, and those muscles, they will attach to the exoskeleton from the inside. And when the muscles contract, then they're able to move the exoskeleton, the appendages, the body parts by contracting those muscles. And I personally like this quite a bit because it shows that the structures, the muscles in this case, were able to survive, so to say, the pretty aggressive preparation process that this ant had to undergo. First of all, I have to tell you that I did not kill the ant. I collected it already dead. There was actually a whole swarm of ants that I found in my garden, not alive anymore. And I collected them, and I then had to bleach the ant because the exoskeleton is actually quite dark. Ants actually have a dark brown to black color. And what I've done is I removed this color, this pigment, by treating the ant and then mounting it on a microscope slide. Yeah, except the eye here, which still kept its color. And then if you actually focus through the eye, then you're able to see, yeah, that there are little tiny on the side here. You have to look carefully. Tiny individual eyes that make up the compound eye. Yeah. So it's quite nice to see all of these details under the microscope, and this actually answers also the question of why those ants are so strong as they are, right? And here that's also another reason why ants are so successful. They have very powerful mandibles, the mouth parts here, with which they're able to carry quite heavy objects. So we are now looking at one of the 6 feet of an ant, and it's a pretty complex looking structure here. And of course, I'm wondering a little bit, how are ants able to crawl up a wall? And their feet actually are designed to be sticky. So what they're doing is the ants, that they pump out one of the body fluids that they have, and some of this body fluid, the so-called the hemolymph, actually leaks out of the feet. And this is a very sticky fluid, and this allows the ant to crawl up a smooth surface. Of course, this fluid is not lost because it's then when the ant lifts its leg again, it's going to be pumped back into the body. So you see, it's a pretty complex mechanism here. And if you just look at the foot here of the ant, you can see that it's actually also a fairly complex looking structure as well. I think, yes, these things are really fascinating. I hope that you like those specimens as much as I do. And if you do, then of course I would like to invite you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. But for me, that's all I would like to share with you today. I wish you all the best. Happy microbe hunting as always, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.